Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Maya. Today I have a Biologique Recherche video for you. I have been trying out another brand called Lyra, and I should have already posted that video. However, I haven't been using Lyra serums at the same time I've been using Biologique because I just feel that the Lyra serums provide enough hydration on their own. I have been mixing in the masks and cleansers, but I did want to just give you an update on these Biologique products and how they've been working for me. And I also wanted to show you, I think it's just one new Biologique product that I've never tried before that I've been really loving, and I've been kind of on a strict skincare regimen for the last 2 weeks where I've only been using this one product. I'll go kind of in order of how I use products. So I don't have the cleansers from Biologique to show you here. They're in my bathroom, but I've been alternating between Lait EV and Lait U. However, my skin has been feeling very oily and it's been very hot where I live, humid, and I've been feeling a lot of flushing in my skin. So I haven't been using Lait EV. I've been really only using Lait U for the last month maybe, and it's been working really well. I really like that cleanser. It's a basic one. I don't feel like it dries my skin out, irritates me, and I feel like it thoroughly cleanses my skin. So now I will talk about the toners. So the two that I have here, Lotion P50V and Lotion P50 Pigum 400. So I've already talked about these before. I have been using this Lotion P50V for a while, ever since I got pregnant, because the 1970 version you cannot use while pregnant. So I was recommended the P50V because I was using P50V 1970. This is way too harsh on my skin. I have a little bit left, and this is probably the longest that the P50 has lasted me because I only use this when I am really clogged or I'm breaking out. Like right now, I actually I have some scars because I was trying to squeeze some clogged pores that would not go away. So they were skin colored clogged pores, no whitehead on it, no redness, no anything. So I you probably shouldn't do this at home, and this is what happens when you do it at home. You get scars. So I will use this P50V when I am more congested, but also when my skin is calm, because if it's not calm and I go in with this, my skin freaks out. It cannot handle it. So Lotion P50 Pigum 400 I was recommended during pregnancy because I had started getting a lot of let's see. So this is a popped blood vessel, but you can see all around. These are all kind of new freckles. My nose too. I have a super dark one on my nose, and I want to prevent it from turning into melasma during my pregnancy. And it's also summer, and prior to about 2 months ago, I really wasn't using sunscreen. I finally found one I like that I wear every day. So I have been using the P50 Pigum 400 to prevent all of that. And I originally tried this maybe at least 4 years ago maybe, and I believe they changed the formula because when I tried this back then, my skin freaked out. I had already been super used to using P50, and I was using it every day. No irritation, no anything. I had tried this new P50 Pigum 400 version, and my skin just erupted in irritation, clogged pores, the bumps, all of that. I ended up throwing away an entire bottle of it because at the time I didn't really know anyone that was using this brand, and I knew that none of the people I know would use a separate product like this. So I threw it away. I can't believe I did that. But that's how much I really didn't like it. But I have to say that I am having a different experience with this one. This one is so nice. I love it. It's gentle. I think it's one of the most gentle. I think it is the most gentle formula in the line. And then it goes P50W. I'm really loving it. I still have my freckles. It's not gonna take away your freckles, take away your melasma, take away any of that, but it's a really good gentle brightening toner. The next thing that I have that I want to talk about is the L'Oxygenant spray. This is my second bottle. I've already talked about this before. I really do like this. It's their form of like a antioxidant kind of spray. They say that it's got like vitamin C. I don't actually have the box anymore. I threw it out, but I did talk about it in one of my previous videos. But I have been really liking this. It's calming, and it's really refreshing. It's hard not to spray yourself when you have this in front of you. I'm not a mist person, but I really do love this. The price is the only thing that like really makes me mad. This is very hydrating mist, and it costs about like $105 or something like that for 5 ounces. I had dry skin and I love this. Now I'm getting more normal because it's like not as cold and dry, so my skin has been normal to oily. Like my skin fluctuates based on the weather because we experience like 4 seasons in 1 week here. So especially in like the spring, summer, fall time. In the winter, it's like freezing cold, icicles everywhere. So and then in the summertime, you have like those hot days where it's like 90% humidity, 90 degrees outside, sun is beaming, and it's just like terribly hot. So the weather's crazy here, and it takes a toll on my skin. Especially I have very reactive skin, so I do really like this this mist. It's hydrating, it's balancing, it's calming. It just pains me how expensive this is, but I think I will continue to repurchase this as well. So the next 2 things that I want to talk about are some masks. I have Masque Vivant in my refrigerator because I haven't been using a lot of these products lately, and I'll show you what my routine is in the end, but I have been keeping it in the fridge so that it doesn't go bad. But I used up the Future Fido 2 mask from Future. You can only buy that from Ada Bocage, but I loved that mask so much. It was a super gentle clay mask that I loved using. It was great when it was cold, it was great when it was humid. I felt like I could use it every single day, or like most days, and not react or get irritated or anything like that, or dry out. I finished it, and I actually have 3 masks to show you here. I finished it, and my friend Shayna sent me a sample of the Biomagic mask from Biologique Recherche, and I love this. Oh my gosh, I love it. So I guess I'll talk about this first. I love it, and I try not to use it so much because I love it that much and I need to purchase a full size. However, I am on a strict regimen that Karina NYC put me on. I was experiencing like redness, flushing. It was super humid here. I'm pregnant. I have a lot of hormones, and I have like rosacea prone skin. All of that mixed together leads to rosacea and melasma. And so I was starting to get worried because I actually popped a blood vessel here. And I think I did that about maybe a month ago. Maybe this is TMI, but I was experiencing some morning sickness, but it wasn't in the morning, it happens all day. And that's how that happened. And I was just like hot, it was hot outside. I was flushing, and then now I can't get rid of that damn spot. She has told me not to purchase anything that I really want to purchase, and to only use a few key products. So that's why I haven't purchased the full size of Biomagic yet, but I will. I definitely will. So what I find that Biomagic does is it is super calming when I put it on my skin. It's a clay mask, and when I use the Future one, it would crumble, and that bothered me. It didn't firm my skin at all, but it was a beautiful clay mask that smelled beautifully, had really good ingredients, prevented like acne, prevented clogged pores, would clean my pores out, but in a gentle way where I could use it every single day. And it was a really nice mask. I would highly recommend that. I had tried a sample of Biomagic before, but it was a small one and I really couldn't test it out. So when I tried this one, I put on a nice layer of it. It was super calming on my skin. It wasn't irritating at all. What I love about this, it stayed like attached, if that makes sense. So it didn't like crumble off my face. And I love that. And it also is supposed to like lift and stuff, tighten your pores and all that good stuff. But I just enjoy the experience of the Biomagic just a little bit better than the Future. And I feel like they're super similar, but I will probably continue to repurchase the Biomagic. I might purchase the Future one in the future just because it worked really well for me, but I enjoy the experience of putting this one on more. I really like these clay masks. They're very gentle, but I also really love that it's not annoying to wash off. Masque Vivant is, oh my god, such a like chore to remove off your skin. It's so sticky. Sometimes I just have to get in the shower and just like wash it off because I just don't want to like dirty the entire sink and like the floors and all that. But I really like that these are super easy to clean off, especially if you're like masking all the time. And I've been really lazy lately, so these are just super easy to use. I really love the Biomagic mask. When I removed the mask, I just felt like my skin was so smooth. My pores were smaller. I feel like it does a lot more than the Future mask. And I will definitely, I can't wait to repurchase this again. I think I might just do it, even though I was told not to, because I miss that feeling. And I have some other masks, like the Lyra clay mask that I talked about. If you look for the Lyra video, I talk about the Lyra mask there. It's just so much more intense, and I only use that one when I'm like super congested, super oily. I need like a good cleaning of my pores. This one I feel like I can use every single day and not have to need something so intensive later. I love the Biologique line because they balance everything to make everything so gentle, non-irritating. You can use these things every day and maintain your clear skin. Whereas like I feel like a lot of other brands have like intense products that you use maybe like once or twice a week. But I feel like you get more of a chance of irritation with those kinds of products than you do with like the Biologique range, which is why I'm just so hooked on Biologique. Anyway, rant over. I know, talked about that for too long. So then I have Masque visolastine and Masque ViPO2 here. I, in the past, talked about Masque ViPO2 and not really liking it. However, that opinion kind of has changed a little. And then Masque visolastine Plus, I tried a sample of it in the past, loved it so much I thought I was gonna like adore this one. I don't really like it. So this is a thicker hydrating clay mask, and it's supposed to moisturize your skin intensely, and it's probably because the weather here is not that it's humid, and I'm pregnant, I'm more oily right now, so this is probably not the best for my skin at the moment. However, if you have dry skin and it's like maybe like a drier climate where you live, like let's say you live in Arizona, it's hot, it's dry, you might have dry skin, this mask might be really nice for you to use every once in a while. But I know I'll probably like this in the winter time. So what I've been doing is I've been storing the products that I don't use on a daily basis in the fridge, and this is one of them. It just looks like any other kind of cream. It's not like overly dry at all. It looks super moisturizing. It's not a bad product by any means, and it's very gentle too, but I just feel like it's a little too heavy. I sometimes use this when I feel extra dry and I don't want like a purifying mask. I'll go in with this one. So yeah, that's kind of where I stand on this one right now. And I don't feel like it's like a water infusion kind of mask. It's more of like a intense lipid mask that that kind of stays on the surface of your skin. So right now what my skin feels like it's craving is like a water boost in my skin. And I talked about the Lyra Bio Hydra, like biohydration mask or something in the Lyra video. And that one I feel like gives me a boost of like water into my skin. And that's kind of what I feel like I need right now. Because sometimes I do feel like I have drier skin, but it's more dehydration that I feel, not dry skin. So right now, yeah, so this would be a very good mask for someone with dry skin. I wouldn't say dehydrated skin as much. I'm sure you could use it if you have dehydrated skin as well. You might like it as well, but for me right now, I need that water boost in my skin. Yeah, so it's a good mask. I'll probably review this again when it starts to like get to fall weather and it starts to be cooler and I like have the baby. I'm sure my skin is going to be extremely dry because before I got pregnant, I was really dry and really dehydrated, and now my skin has gotten like a little bit more combination prone, and I've been producing a little bit more oil, been getting a little bit of more clogged pores. So I bet you when I give birth, this is probably going to be a really good mask that I go to. And she's due in August, so that's when we experience the beginning of fall. So anyway, Masque VIP02. I did not like this before, but again, I wasn't masking as often as I am now. We are on quarantine still, so I've been masking a lot lately, and this is one that I really like to use when I want to give my skin a break from the like purifying masks, and or if I feel like hot, I'll put this in the refrigerator, and then I'll use my cryo sticks. So I will I don't have them here to show you right now, but they're in the freezer. I use this mask with the cryo sticks. So I like using this like to cool down my skin, and it does give me more of that water boost than the visolastine. So that's kind of why I've been liking this a lot lately. Let's see. It's got a thinner texture. It's got a more watery texture than the visolastine. And I just feel like it does a better job with that hydration boost, like what I was talking about. So this is what I've been turning to lately, and I've been enjoying it. I don't feel like it does any miracles. I feel like you can probably get a cheaper mask than both of these, but I just really trust the Biologique brand. And if you want a cheaper mask, I would recommend the Lyra mask. There's one called Mystique lifting mask, and then there is the Biohydra mask. The lifting mask does just that. It like tightens the pores, it brightens your skin, lifts your skin, but it also has that like watery texture that gives you like an instant boost of hydration. Less so than the Biohydra, I can't remember that name, that Biohydra mask. And the Biohydra mask I love. It feels like an intense boost of hydration, and it just feels so comforting on the skin. So I would actually recommend, if you're not interested in purchasing the Biologique masks, especially the VIP02, I feel like, or visolastine, I feel like you can possibly get something cheaper. However, I do like having these options just because I just really like Biologique. I trust the brand. But I also have the Lyra mask, and I kind of prefer the hydration from Lyra over these two, but I only have a little sample. I'll probably be purchasing the Lyra Hydra mask in the future after I finish these two. I don't want to accumulate too much skincare. I want to use what I have and then purchase more later. So now I have about 5 serums that I want to share with you. 4 of them I've shown in a previous video, and I just want to give you an update. I have placenta from Biologique Recherche, elastin extrait tissulaire from Biologique Recherche, and then the future beauty drops number 3. I'll start with elastin because it's not my favorite. This I mainly use around my eyes, and sometimes when I want a super simple routine, I'll just go in with elastin and extrait tissulaire. I'll mix them together for like a preventative, anti-aging, younger than 30 kind of routine. Elastin is supposed to like soften the fine lines around your skin. It's got like a weighty texture now. It's got a lot of they reformulated this, and it's got like water, propylene glycol, glycerin, pentylene glycol, and other ingredients. I, to be honest, probably will not repurchase this again in the future. It does a really great job at moisturizing. I feel like it's very thick. However, I feel like the moisture doesn't really, I know you're not gonna be able to tell the differences between these textures, but this probably feels the most like softening. I use it around my eyes, kind of to like ease it up, but I find that I just prefer extrait tissulaire just all over my skin. Extrait tissulaire is, I'm already stopping talking about this elastin serum. This elastin serum doesn't break me out, doesn't irritate my skin. It's a very gentle serum. If you have sensitive skin, young skin, fine lines, you want some like a slight anti-aging serum, but you don't want to get into all the firming or toning or intense ones yet, this is a really good one. I would say that this is also good for any like age too, especially if you have like you're older, you're starting to get like crow's feet or something. I think that this is a really good serum. It's gonna like fill in those lines a little bit and plump them out. It's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be a miracle serum, but it will be a nice one if like that's what you're going for. Not drying at all. So it's also very hydrating. But yeah, this is a serum that can be used by like anyone. It's just not my favorite texture. It's okay, but not my favorite. I'm kind of lukewarm about it, and I would prefer to just douse my face in the extrait tissulaire, but that's me, and I have kind of dehydrated skin. So I feel like extrait tissulaire kind of penetrates my skin more than the elastin. I feel like elastin kind of stays on the outer surface of my skin more so than the extrait tissulaire. So extrait tissulaire is a serum that it's one of the hydration serums, and it's the lesser of the hydration levels. So if you have acne prone skin, if you're just like, if you don't need that much moisture, this is a really good serum to try, because I feel like every skin type needs moisture. And I feel like if you have a hydration serum and an anti-aging serum from Biologique Recherche, that's all you need. You don't need like 5, like all these serums that I have. I just really like mixing and matching. But if that's super confusing for you and you need a super simple routine that you can do every single day, morning and night, you don't have to think about it, I would get a hydration serum and like a anti-aging serum that fits your needs. But yeah, so I like the extrait tissulaire. The colostrum is a little too heavy for my skin, and I haven't tried the new amniotique formulation yet, but extrait tissulaire is just like a good basic that I always like to keep on hand, because it's so light, and I just feel like it's so like it's so lightweight, and it's super easy, no fuss kind of thing. I know it will never break me out, it will never irritate my skin. It's really great around my eyes. I really like this one. I am interested in trying amniotique though. So placenta I have, and I am really liking placenta. So when I first got pregnant, my skin got super wacky. It was super irritated. I was breaking out like crazy, and I feel like this serum saved my skin. It is slightly dehydrating, so be careful. I've been kind of liking it because I kind of top up with like a more lipid based cream on top. but I feel like placenta keeps my clogged pores away. I also have Dermapore. It's not with me now, it's in the fridge, but I've talked about that one enough. I feel like that Dermapore I would not repurchase. Dermapore is super dehydrating. It's very drying, and I feel like it does nothing for my clogged pores, nothing for my blackheads. That was my second purchase of Dermapore. I thought I loved the first one. I used it up in the summer last year and I really liked it. However, I really like placenta more. Placenta does a very similar thing. It does kind of dehydrate. However, it's also like, I feel like it also prevents acne. It also heals acne. It keeps my skin very like fresh feeling. I really love this serum. I will not be without this, I don't think. Right now, my two favorites are the X-ray tissulaire and placenta of the Quintessential line. So I will always have placenta. The only thing is I will not put it around my eyes. They recommend, so the spas recommend to put it around your eyes to brighten and lighten the color, like pigmentation under there. However, I feel like it leads to sagging under my eyes. I think it's from how much like how purifying it is, like how dehydrating it is under the eye. I feel like that makes my skin under there kind of sag a little bit. So I kind of keep it in this area and like on my forehead. And the reason why I think I've been getting clogged pores is because I was told not to use placenta because it was a little too stimulating. Because I was getting like heat, the rosacea, I had a popped blood vessel. I already talked about this so much. So I was told not to use placenta, but I feel like my skin right now just needs that purifying aspect, especially in this area because pregnancy is taking a toll on my skin. But yeah, so I really like this one. If you have dry skin, just be careful. I think even Shayna, who has oily skin, was feeling super dehydrated using placenta all over her face every day. So just like pay attention to your skin type. Reach out for a consultation. They'll always know or like have your best interest in mind when like recommending products. I do really like Karina NYC. I will link her website down below, and she's also very active on Instagram, so if you reach out to her through Instagram, she'll definitely give you product recommendations. And I do really like the recommendation she gave me because my skin has not been red, has not been like I haven't been like seeing all those dots that I normally see. I really like her, and she told me not to buy like a bunch of products that I had listed out for her, and she was like, no, Maya, don't do it yet. Just like, let's keep your skin calm throughout pregnancy, and then after the pregnancy's over, we'll go in with the intensive treatments. So yeah, so then Future Beauty Drops number 3. This is a brand sold only, I think, on adabacage.com, and this is supposed to be a balancing serum, good for acne prone skin. And I find that when I'm lazy, when I was lazy and when I was super prone to acne in the beginning of the pregnancy and my skin was just out of whack and I was super lazy, I would just go in with this one serum. It's super hydrating on its own. Kind of, I would say, more hydrating than any of these serums, even put together. So don't think that you're not gonna, like, if you have super oily skin, I'm not sure how this is going to work out for you, but it's such a thin serum that I think it'll just soak right in. I like it, but I don't reach for it every single day. I'll only reach for it when I'm, again, like my skin is out of whack. I feel like my skin has kind of balanced itself out over time, and I've just been experiencing a lot more heat lately, so I haven't been using the serum. But if you are prone to acne, your skin is like going crazy, you got like a lot of acne everywhere, and you're using those dry acne treatments, you're trying to dry your skin out, I would say give this one a try. This might be like all you need. Just don't, I wouldn't put it around my eyes. But yeah, so I do like this. It's a good, I think it's a really great serum to have if you have acne prone skin. But again, I haven't been reaching for it because my skin type has kind of changed. And that's kind of why I like this whole line of products, because you can kind of like mix and match to whatever your skin is going through. But I would say this is probably a really good serum for those of you with like a lot of acne on your skin. I feel like that, like this one serum would be like all you need, and a cream, you know, super like simple. You don't have to spend a ton of money. I mean, they are kind of expensive. But if you only have one serum, that's, you know, super simple. The last serum I want to talk about is Serum Erythros. So this is the serum that Karina told me to purchase. I was getting a lot of redness on my skin. I was flushing a lot. My rosacea was really coming out. I was getting like dots all over my skin, and I was trying to use the placenta, what I thought were calming serums like placenta. I was also using extrait tissulaire and elastin, and then I was also kind of trying to dry that out, but I reached out to Karina and she said stop using everything you're using and just use Lait U cleanser. Just use the lotion P50 Pigum 400 toner. I could go in with L'Oxygenant, and I could go in with extrait tissulaire and elastin, but really wanted me to use the Serum Erythros, and I love this serum. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. This is probably like my favorite product ever. I love it. I thought it was going to be more I thought it was going to be more hydrating than it actually is. It's a super thin serum, just like the Quintessential ones. And here, and it comes in, it's just so like, look at how watery that is. I love it. And it smells like tea. I love this serum so much. It has completely like stopped me from getting red. It stopped me like I love it. I feel like my pores are actually smaller now that I've been using this. My skin has been really even, aside from the slight clogged pores, but I feel like that's probably because I stopped using like the placenta. Maybe I'll just keep the placenta in this area, but she said that putting these two together might make me react a little bit more. I finally used them yesterday and I felt like it was okay. I got away with it. It didn't irritate my skin. However, I'm not sure how it would be for a longer period of time using these together. I love this serum. Even if you don't have sensitive skin, I feel like a lot of people would really like this serum. It says redness reducing serum for face, and for the longest time I resisted trying the Biosensible line, the Serum Erythros, because I was like, I have sensitive skin, but I also have other problems. I feel like it wouldn't do anything for like my other problems, but this serum only, because I had been using, when I first got it, I was only using this serum. I didn't use extrait tissulaire elastin. I just wanted to see what it did on its own, and it instantly, like overnight, like calmed my skin down. I love it. I probably don't think I'll ever be without this serum, but it's got niacinamide as the second ingredient and other good ingredients after that. But I'm curious to know how much, like what the percentage of niacinamide is in this serum, and I am super curious to know if it's the niacinamide that's calming my skin down, because in the past I have used niacinamide based ingredients or serums, products, and my skin did react. So I wonder if it's the like formulation that Biologique has mastered that doesn't make me react. But I love this. So highly recommend Serum Erythros if you have redness, if you have rosacea, if you have sensitive skin, if you have maybe big pores. I really like this. I feel like it's doing so much more for my skin. This is a really good serum. I can't rave about it enough, but yeah. So I love this. I've already used like so much of it, and I've only had it for about 2 weeks. I've used like that much because I use it every single day, and it's not very hydrating at all, so just be wary. If you have dry skin, you're probably going to need some more hydration after this. So the last few products I have here, I believe I already talked about them in the past, but I have cream acids, the fruits. I have just a little bit left, and I just want to mention that I still love it. This is my second tub of it. I dropped it and it's kind of cracked all over the place. But this is a really great exfoliating cream that's very gentle on my sensitive skin, so I can use this. It doesn't irritate me. But again, for the last 2 weeks since I've gotten the Serum erythros, my routine has been very simple, and I haven't been using this at all. However, I will continue to repurchase this when I need exfoliation, and they recommend using it in like a 30-day or like a one tub, like finish one tub of it. Don't buy another one, or like use 30 days of it. Don't buy it, and then like use this for 30 days and like give it a break or something. I really love this. This is a really great gentle exfoliating treatment. I can't rave about it enough. I love this. This is one of the products from Biologique that I really like as well. So highly recommend this. And then the next two things I have are Cream Masque Vernix and Emulsion Original Regenerante. I resisted purchasing Masque Vernix for such a long time because I had so many samples of it, but I love this. Love this. So I'm sure so many people know about this already. It's very healing. I feel like I love this. However, a lot of people like it. Just be careful that if you are experiencing a lot of like clogged pores or acne or whatever, and you don't want that like heavy lipid, like kind of like a thick texture on your skin, you might not enjoy this, especially for the summertime. So lately I've been not using it that much because it's been so humid here. But I really love it. It's a great cream, and I don't use it as a mask. I use it as a cream because it's just so precious. I don't want to like wash it off. So sometimes I'll mix it in with the Emulsion Original in the morning and use it as like a day cream. But then again, sometimes I use it in the night like as a thicker layer. And then I feel like when I use this, I wake up with a brighter, even, calm skin. I love this cream. I would highly recommend this one as well. Holy grail favorite. Yeah, love it. Emulsion Original Regenerante. So I had a sample of this Emulsion Biosensible SR and Emulsion Biosensible, and I like all of them. But at the time that I tried the samples, it was like winter, and I liked that this one was more hydrating. However, now that my skin has like gotten a little more oily, I am pregnant, because I think I tried the samples like right at the beginning of pregnancy when I wasn't like super oily. But this is a very like good basic cream. Now I think I probably would have gotten the Emulsion Biosensible SR, but this is it doesn't break me out, it doesn't irritate my skin, it's super basic, lightly hydrating. It's like kind of lighter than all of the other creams that Biologique has to offer, but it does a really great job. So I'll show you the texture here. I like that it has a pump too. And let's see how it looks. So see, it already like, you see that like hydration? Oh my gosh, it feels so nice. It's got like a really great balance of like moisture into the skin and also like lipids, you know, that keep you hydrated on the surface as well. I really like this. I really like the smell of it, because you know, some of the products from Biologique smell real bad. So my routine lately has been, like I said, Lait U, P50 Pickham 400, Serum Erythros. Maybe I'll throw in Serum Extrait Tissulaire and Elastin around my eyes. And then I'll go in with Emulsion Originelle Regenerante. And that's kind of what I do for nighttime. And then sometimes in the morning I'll go in with Fluid VIPO2 and then maybe my sunscreen. Sometimes I skip Fluid VIPO2, but I just I have a little bit left of it, so I was like really preserving it. But I love a finishing serum, and I've been really missing them. And I feel like this with this on top is just like perfect. It's the perfect like combination that keeps me hydrated throughout the day, especially when I wear sunscreen on top, because I feel like sunscreen can sometimes dry people out, sometimes can dry me out depending on the day. So yeah, I really love I love the routine that I've been using, and my skin has been so calm, not like red at all. The only thing that I please ignore like this spot and all these spots, those are just like scars from popping my pimple, but like that spot right there is a popped blood vessel, and I don't know how to get rid of it. I think the only way to do that is with laser. Those are all of my Biologique products that I've been using lately. I love Biologique Recherche, and it's just the brand that I don't think I'll ever stop using. They have something for everyone. However, I would urge you to reach out to a someone like a spa to get personalized customization for you. I can tell you how these products work for me, but my skin is different than your skin. I live in a different environment than you do. So definitely reach out to someone that you like. There are so many people who sell Biologique products, and one of my favorite spas, her name is Karina NYC Lash something. I'll link her down below. She's so sweet, and I really like her. She didn't like push any products on me. She literally only told me to buy one thing. She's like, do not buy anything extra. She did say that Y'all O2 would be really good for my skin, as well as Cream Vert Espoir and Emulsion Biosensible. But she's like, just try erythros for now, and if that works, just continue with these two that I have. And I really like that she like wasn't trying to push more things on me than I actually truly needed. So please reach out to her. I really do love her recommendations. So that's all that I have for you today. I know that was a long video. And if you haven't already, please check out my sunscreen video and my Lyra review. Lyra is a brand that is much cheaper than Biologique Recherche, and I truly do like it. There are, I don't think I like any other brands other than Biologique Recherche, but I do like Lyra. I wouldn't say I like the entire line of products, but I do have a few key products that I love. And if you're looking for like intense brightening, Lyra, it does a really great job at that. I haven't tried the Serum Pickham 400 from Biologique Recherche, but I just don't feel like Biologique Recherche is gonna have that drastic like brightening aspect to that serum. I highly doubt it, but it would be a nice surprise. I do want to try it in the future, and that's what Karina said. She said, use calming ingredients now, and then when the baby's born, we'll go in with intense brightening. Please let me know if you have any questions down below, and don't forget to check out those videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.